Hey guys, what's up? It's NuclearVideosHD and I'm here with the latest update for The Simpsons Tapped Out. Today we're here with the Springfield Zoo update in Act 1, Part 3, where in today's video we're going to go through and complete the act by getting all of the items that are available in the store. If you guys missed the previous two videos, please check them out. Basically just went and got up to this point in Act 1. We went through and got our animal exhibits and all the other necessary buildings that are required for the update. I also mentioned that I had to figure out how to get the crafting section to prompt in the game. Apparently this is the first update in a while where we don't have a crafting system. Technically we do, but it's not the ordinary way of crafting. So basically all of our little habitats, I guess you can call them, have their own crafting within them. So as we saw in the previous videos, we were able to get a whole bunch of different decorations and stuff that we could use in relation to these exhibits. So for this one, obviously we had the bighorn, the duck pond, the hay bale, the petting zoo awning, all those things. Those are considered our crafting items for the update. We don't have a traditional crafting setup like we had been used to in previous updates. So pretty much all of these little items and stuff here are our crafting. So not sure how I feel about this. Never really was a fan of crafting, although I thought that it was a really cool way to bring in a lot of unique and interesting content and whatnot. But kind of happy that we are moving away from it because it was getting stale. But anyway, pretty much Act 1 is complete. We just have some stuff we need to go and get from the store. So the first thing here on the list is the invasive species plan. Just like every other update we've had before, basically this just allows you to get extra rewards from doing the actions over in your friends' towns. Not really too much to talk about with that. You can go through and buy 500, 3,000, or 10,000 of your sanctuary grants for 10, 50, and 100 donuts. There's the Surfson's house with that character, Peak Adam Park, African Cherry Resort with Katenji, and then these two items here, the Duff McShark tank and the Taylor house, we're going to do in separate videos because they came a little bit later. The animal habitat wall, small, Springfield Zoo wall, Zoo Lion statue, butterfly garden, and that's pretty much it. These two items here are returning, so we've already covered them before, so we won't waste our time going through that. So first up here we have the Surfson's house for a whopping 185 donuts. So we'll go and place this thing down. So not really too sure what this has to do with the Springfield Zoo, I guess just because it has a character who's a lion. But Aslan, have you heard the news? Goes into and completes the Surfson's category. Okay. Pardon me, young man, but have you heard the news? Cats don't talk, silly. They say bark, bark. I'm not a cat, and if I were, I wouldn't say bark. My mommy says bark is for trees, not for lunch. That's sound advice. I just remembered I have an appointment across town. So make Aslan offer solace. So I'm going to be honest, I never saw this episode, so I'm kind of in the dark here with this character and what he does. But Aslan can offer solace for 8 hours, volunteer at the Emu Experience for 4 hours, volunteer at the Big Cat Country for 4 hours. He can also argue theology for 60 minutes, hand out literature for 4 hours, bathe in baptism pool for 12, and eat his feelings for 24. So whether he's a voice character or not, I cannot say, but we can make him offer solace here just to see this task. So, pretty cool. So here's the Surfson's house. Pretty cool. Your hovel away from home earns 200 cash and 22 XP every 8 hours. Again, I'm not really sure what sound it has, but it's basically just a little house. I guess it could kind of look like the Simpsons house if you really think about it. Squint your eyes. So the next item over here we have is the Peak Adam Park. This one should be pretty cool, zoo themed. Look, Dad, these animals are amazing. Can't look now, honey. Daddy's doing important texting. You're not supposed to text and parent at the same time. But don't you want to admire the animal's beauty? Not while I'm typing screw you to emojis in Flanders. Make Lisa visit Peak Adam Park. Peak Adam Park. I think this is supposed to be a spoof of Pokemon, maybe. These kind of look like Pokemon. So, not sure if there's an animation for this place, but that's pretty much it. I guess Lisa can visit there now. So this is a building. Okay, so hoarding cute animals is the building task. Earns 14 of our sanctuary grants every 4 hours, and hoarding cute animals is the building task. Pretty cool. So we've got an elephant with 4 arms, a dragon looking serpent, a green little goblin thing, and a purple dinosaur beaver. uh, Weird, but not a cool. Sorry, not a bad looking building. I think it's unique with all the different characters and stuff. So up next here we have the African Tree Resort with Kitenji. Go and place this bad boy down right here. Okay. Sweet. Come with me if you want a tour, Kitenji. So he goes into the Mozart category. So not sure if he has any voice. I'm sure he does. But he can volunteer at the Emu Experience for 4 hours, volunteer at Big Cat Country for 4 hours. He can take a nap for 60 minutes, dance in a frenzy for 4 hours, shoe Bush Baby for 8 hours, go to Moe's for 12, and eat at Krusty Burger for 24. Really has a pretty boring task list over here. But the African Tree Resort earns 175 cash and 18 XP every 6 hours, and servicing everything the light touches is the building task. So it's actually a really cool building. Pretty nice with the tree and everything. So not bad. I think if anything, this was probably the nicest item we got in the store. Kitenji is not that great of a character, but at the same time, he is a pretty cool character and kind of memorable from one episode. And this building is definitely better than these couple other buildings. So I think this is definitely probably the better item. Plus, it's not as expensive as the Surfson's house. A little more pricier than the Peak Adam Park, but you know, you get a character and everything, so it evens out. So we're gonna skip these two things for now. I'm pretty sure we already have purchased these, so we can just go and check them out over here. So yeah, so here's the zoo walls over here. They don't really do anything, they're just regular walls. And then right over here we have the small animal fencing. So they don't do anything when you click on them. They are obviously just fencing. So up next over here, we have the Zoo Lion statue. Pretty cool. Don't think it does anything when you click on it. Probably has no sound either. Just a stationary decoration. And then last but not least, we have the butterfly garden for 100 donuts over here. This I'm sure is going to be something cool. Yeah. So I'm positive that it probably has some sound. Unfortunately, I can't show that off, but it's got butterflies and stuff flying around, so that's a pretty cool animation with that. So not bad. So that's going to be it for all the content we're going to show off in today's video. Not a lot of stuff came through the store at the beginning of the update, but a lot of stuff is going to be coming periodically. Like I said, the Duff McShark tank and the Taylor house I will be covering in a separate video just because they came a little bit later, as all these items came out as soon as Act 1 came out. So technically are part of Act 1. So yeah, I will be showing off these items as soon as possible. I'll probably be recording the video later on tonight for both of these and then uploading them a little bit later on after that. So thank you guys for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Still a lot of content to cover and then 2 more acts, so please stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep on tapping and peace out.